down. Whoa.
Settle.
Whoa.
Hey,
Hey, yo, whoa.
All right, welcome to Grassroots Garage. Now, when we were at Rotary Revival, there was a certain car there that everyone was talking about. On the track, we'll cut to some footage. And I spoke independently to a bunch of guys, and they all said the same thing. They said, "Do you see that little Corolla cruising around? It's this car right here. This is James's car."
On this episode of Grassroots Garage, we have James's KE55 Corolla, powered by a peripheral ported 13B.
The 13B makes around the 300 horsepower mark, but it's the 450 newton meters of torque and the predictability of being a naturally aspirated engine that makes this one mighty track car.
James, thanks for coming on the show.
No worries, thanks Pete.
Tell us about your car.
Alright, it's a little KE55 1979 model. We picked it up on, I think it was on eBay a few years ago, and I had planned to put a 4AG turbo in it, and then the Corolla got put on hold for a while, and we said, what are we going to do? And then I got become good friends with Matt Russell, who builds all the rotary race engines.
Okay.
And we got talking one day, and he says, "Why don't we build a rotary for it?" And I went, "I'm happy with that. It's a good deal."
Yeah.
So yeah, we pieced together a little 13B peripheral port, and I decided to go injection. So we put Motec on it.
Nice.
And so we started playing with that and got down to the crunch in the build. And the only thing that pushed me to finish it was my oldest daughter come to her year 6 formal and told me just over 2 months before the end that she wanted to use my car.
Yeah.
So we had a massive rush on here, and we had built the car in 56 days.
Oh, yeah.
From being a standard Corolla to pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, and you see those shows, and they do 3-week builds, but it's television. That's not the real world. To get it done in 50
real.
days is phenomenal.
Yeah, me and Steve put in a mammoth amount of effort.
Yeah.
And, because there's nothing left on the car that's standard minus the body. So
yeah, and
that's factory, never been painted. It's all the factory paint on the car. So
this is factory paint.
Factory paint.
Kidding?
It's
wow.
Never been painted.
Isn't it in good condition?
It's in. That's the main. I drove to Tamworth to buy it, and it was. We looked at it and went, wow. And he goes, yeah, no, it's never been painted, and still got the sticker on the back window from the dealer it was sold. And I've tried to keep that on there. It's pretty faded, but. Yeah, all the trim minus the front seats and the carpets, all factory vinyl all through the car. The uncracked dash, it's never been cut.
Oh yeah, that's
factory radios. I'd never had a radio in it, and I tried to keep all that in the mods I did, and I tried not to cut the body anywhere I could, because I've had to put any holes, unnecessary holes or cuts in the car, and we've tried to keep it that way. And
handiwork there on the
there,
rotor
that's our powder coat.
Yeah. And it's got Motec, you said.
Yeah, it's a Motec in it.
Mhm.
We run the M48 in it.
Mhm.
And the Motec dash in it. All pieced together from Phil Armour in Phil Armour Motorsports.
Okay.
Yeah, he put all that together.
Where's he based at?
He's just down on Peachtree Road.
Oh, is he? Cool. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, me and Phil used to race cars together.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, we're production boys together.
Yeah. What did you race in production?
Datsun 1200 coupe.
Did ya?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Toyota.
No. I worked at Toyota when I had the Datsun too.
So how do you find the peripheral port?
With the Motec on it, it's extremely drivable.
Okay.
It is really good to drive. I run a RX-8 6-speed in it.
Is it?
Yeah, Morosso sump.
Okay.
We got a Morosso to give it a little bit more oil volume.
Yep.
Try and hold a bit more oil for it.
Yeah.
And being aluminium would also help cool. So we used that.
Carbon fibre tail shaft. That is very cool.
Yeah,
awesome.
Well invented.
Actually, I think I've got a really cool photo of them from that the Toyota show.
Oh yeah.
A really good shot of the Woolwoods from there. Yeah. So were you always a Toyota guy or a
Yeah,
Corolla guy,
always had Toyotas and Mazdas. Either started my first car was a Mazda 323.
Oh yeah, nice.
And that had a 13B Bridgeport in it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That was one of my first cars, and then I've had a few other Toyotas since, and I actually did my apprenticeship through a Toyota dealership.
Okay.
and that's how I started to love Toyotas.
Yes, got ya.
And I moved on from there and had a few Toyotas and Lexus and stuff like that. But the Corolla popped up and I did love it. And all my mates said, buy an 8.6, and all my mates had A86s, and I went, no, I don't want the same as everybody else. I like to be a little bit different.
Something different. So we're down here at your shop today, James. Tell us
Yep.
about Hypercoatings.
All right, started off as me and a partner. Started as a shop. We both looked into, as a mechanic, I wanted to get back into mechanical, so I got out of it for a little while.
Yep.
And he looked into doing the ceramic side, so we kind of merged the two together and started doing both in the one shop. And then, it ended up, it was a good little venture together, and then things fell apart, and I ended up buying him out of the shop and took it on myself.
Yep.
And we had a little bit of a name change and turned it into Hyper.
Yep.
And then started looking into a few other cars and stuff. And we moved on probably more into doing the exotic side of the powder coating. So we bring all our powders come in from the States, and they're a great powder. The colours are phenomenal. There's a massive range, like 20,000 colours in range.
Yeah.
Everything from chrome to blacks and everything in between. It's a great range of colours. There's pretty much nothing we can't do that's metal.
Yeah,
So
nice.
from diff housings to rocker covers and rotor housings and plates and everything we have a go at. So,
Awesome.
Yeah, it is good.
Let's go for a tour of the shop. We've got
No
time for
dramas.
that?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Let's do it.
This is our automotive side. Yeah, so we do all our car work and servicing and maintenance work and repairs and
so
mods.
you're also
and,
a bit of a conversion
specialist?
specialist?
There's nothing we won't do.
Nice.
We'll do anything that needs to be done for anybody.
Yeah.
We play with conversions. Oh, that was a very straightforward conversion.
Yep.
Just a 4AG
Yep.
straight into an old Corolla. We'll do anything from easy to difficult.
Easy to difficult. Love that.
Yeah. This one's a little toy, but that one's fairly easy. The other ones are difficult, but we can do anything.
Yeah.
Nothing we won't have a go at
So you
anyway.
can do the 13B conversion in that in-house?
Yeah, we did it all in-house.
Yep.
Not one thing got done outside on that car.
Cool.
It was all done in-house, from the steering to the cross members to the suspension to the exhaust to the whole lot. It was all done in here.
Yeah.
Even all the coating.
All the coating as well.
You guys do coating, do you?
We do some coating.
This is usually hot, but obviously it's not.
Yep.
And you just sit there.
Yeah, wow. Just like that.
That's it.
Yeah, lay it on, then it goes in the oven and cooks, and it attaches itself to the metal. So
You've got to have, so if we were to go from so if I had an old bit of metal that I want to powder coat it,
yep,
sandblast,
sandblast.
Heat it up.
We heat it up, apply the powder, put it back in the oven, 10 to 15, 20 minutes, cook the powder on. Comes out all dead flat. Bring it out, cool it off, we're done.
how good is that?
Yeah, it's
But
pretty cool.
It sounds easy.
I can do that in 5 minutes
Yeah.
or 10 seconds of explaining, but it's a fairly lengthy process.
Oh, yeah. James was kind enough to take us out for a quick drive in the Corolla. They're race brakes. It's fine. They're race brakes. They don't need changing. It's not the indicator squeal. They're race brakes. They want to be hotter than this. We're back.